I love Justin in the center of this. This song was made for Justin. Oof. I beg your pardon, Justin. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Herrera here. I hope that you are all doing well. I may not get the opportunity to see SB19 on their world tour this time round. However, I'm not salty. Yes, I am. I'm really not. I'm just joking. I get to live vicariously through a lot of these fan cams that fans are uploading, and I'm so grateful. So I found a few that I wanted to watch. Do you want to watch them with me? Please have a look at the description below to see what I am including in this. I am so excited. So I thought if I ever got to see this, my life would be complete. Seeing as Gento is the title track, I wanted to see it in this situation. However, I'm sure in years to come, they will perform it live too. Wait, are these SB19 light sticks? We've seen two flash up now. Wow. Where are they? Are they going to walk on? Or is the curtain going to drop? This is a super clear fan cam. I'm just curious as to how they're going to get on stage. Dude, this person has such a steady hand. Oh my god. This is such a good introductory video. Ken's hair in that will always be iconic. It's so funny because when you're actually there, I bet you just want this to be over. You don't really take it in, so it's so good that someone's recorded it. I would have screamed so loud. Oh, I actually feel like I'm there. This is so weird. Oh my god, look at Justin. Now, I know that I'm still looking at them through a lens, but they look so much more beautiful than we actually see them through music videos and stuff. Is that a really weird comment to make? Look at Justin. Whew. Their dancing is so killer. Pablo looks so good in white. Oh. Dude. This stage is not enough for them. Oof. When is this from? His hair does not even look reddish. I am seriously struggling at who I should be looking at. And in that struggle, I'm not really looking at anyone. Please, can we just focus on how damn gorgeous they all look? They are unbelievable. You're really getting all of their charms and everything that you see on a camera when it's filmed all glossy. It seems to be my favorite word at the moment. That you see it when they do it in person. All of them, all of those characteristics, the way that each of them move is so unique to them, and 100%, like, you just get to soak all of that in. I'm just so happy that they are getting to go on this tour and that it is expanding over the years, slow and steady, but there is a sense of frustration that they are getting stages that are this small. I think, yeah, I'm really, really hoping and praying for big things for these guys because they deserve it. I mean, the amount of energy that they have right here, it could just explode, couldn't it? I am loving this so much. Maybe what I should have done actually is had a look at what was on the set list and watched all of them in order and pretended that I just attended the whole concert. Maybe that would have been a better idea. Maybe I'll do that soon and you can help me to put it together. But yeah, vocally, everything. I love to hear them sing live and hear it like through fan cam footage because you can still get all of their tone, and sometimes you can hear stuff a little bit better than when it's presented to you like filmed for television, you know, because sometimes it's overly produced. Here you're definitely getting the sound of each of them, and I missed a little bit there with Ken, but hopefully in other songs I'll be able to pick it up a bit more. But that, I mean, Ken's bit in this is absolutely iconic, isn't it? I just can't actually get over how stunning Justin is. He's like a doll, like a porcelain doll. He is so beautiful. This is so good. Please, let's move on to the next one. Look at Ken's jacket with those long legs. Whoa, Justin. Oh. Wow. But why are they reworking this? Is it because they don't sing the whole song? Is that why Justin got his bit there? Because we're not going to get to his actual bit? Also, Pablo looks so good in a skirt. Oh my god. I'm that person that constantly has to question their feelings for somebody. Am I doing it because I'm in this moment, I'm in this bubble, and I'm getting all this feedback from you, and I'm like, yes, I love them, I love them. And then in my own time, I'm kind of like, yeah, they're all right, but I love other people more. They're all right. No, seriously, I catch myself in moments like this where I am just astounded as to, firstly, how hard I have fallen for SB19, and secondly, how amazing they actually are. I can hear all five of them. I can hear Ken and that lower harmony, and that just, it seals the deal. This is my most favorite SB19 song, and when you get a group that can sing this good live, there's just no coming out. There's no getting out of this hole. I honestly didn't think that I was capable of producing such feelings for a celebrity. However, there goes my heart doing it, and it's a very odd feeling, like the way that I feel about Stell. I must not tell you in every single video, right? You're bored of it, right? Okay. Nice. That was a smooth mix. I think because I'm only just living this journey, it's all really fresh in my mind, but it's taken me back to that Wish Bus performance. It's taken me back to that, I can't remember what that show was, where I thought Stel had just broken up with his girlfriend before performing. The Love Show, was that what it was called? I can't really remember. But because I've just lived those, it's kind of like flashing in front of my eyes, like that was their beginning. That was a period of struggle and a period of really gaining some core fans. And look at where they are today. They're out there on a world tour with so many dates, meeting so many different people, having such great experiences. And look at them. A microphone, a bit of a snazzy outfit, a spotlight, and that's it. Because their voices speak above everything. Seriously, they are utter, utter perfection. And still no hint of an ego or an attitude. I seriously thought I just had an out-of-body experience. I don't know what just happened there, but that was heaven on earth. No, no, no. Oh my god. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I need to see this in real life. How? My brain has stopped working. I am just living in this precise moment and I can't get over what this is. Will I ever be able to end this video? Did this video end up being like an hour long? Because I just couldn't get over this part? It just makes me want to scream and cry. I promise I won't rewind it. Not on video, anyway. That mix was beautiful. I feel useless and worthless, and what even is the point of working and earning money if you can't go and see that in real life? Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to do. I need to see this in real life. As if it were not bad enough already that I can't sleep, I can't do anything else because I'm in this SB19 hole. But then I just came and discovered this. I'm kind of regretting this because now what? I have to get on a plane to go and see them? No, I am not that person. I am really sensible. Please, let's just move on. I love the choice of white outfits as well. It really makes them pop against this stage. Chills all over my body. Wow. Ken is feeling it. What a gorgeous song this is. Wow. Justin. Oh, they just go to every extreme. This lineup of 5 men. Wait, we've got dancers. Beautiful. What a beautiful additional touch that is. Whoa. Who needs high quality recording equipment? Who needs music videos? specifically recorded performances. Who needs any of that when you have voices that are in high quality? Like, seriously, I'm getting everything from this that Pablo probably intended when he wrote the song, when he recorded it, despite it not being perfect quality. Like, I'm seeing it as if I were seeing it in real life, and it's much, much better. This is touching me more than when I heard it for the first time. This dancing is such a wonderful additional touch. And really, that desperation, I can feel that in his movements too. Really beautifully performed. I think I literally forgot to breathe throughout this video. This is just unapologetically whoa. It keeps hitting me and hitting me just how amazing this is. This is out of this world. I mean, I think this is the best way to listen to them. Forget listening to the song. Forget even watching those high quality live performances. If you want to get the real experiences of those voices, did you hear the monster of a voice that Ken has right there? He really unleashed it. Oh, this is performance to constantly give you chills. It constantly just shocks you and makes you think about the breadth of skill, talent, quality that this one group have, and yet they're stood so humbly on a small stage. Now, if this is not a group to back with your entire being, then I don't know what group you want to back. I think you're honestly in the wrong place. I've said this previously, this is where I'm at. This is who I want to back. This is who I am predicting, if people were to give a chance to, will just blow up. The level of talent that these five have, the level of versatility that they have, not many people can match that. I'm so grateful for all of these fan cams because I'm really feeling like I'm there. It's hitting me in a really different way. If you see, this is not just fangirling anymore. This is hitting me in a completely different way. Let's keep moving. There are other songs I want to watch. hope that in time, when they begin to grow and they get more money and they get more famous, they keep this simplicity. Because I love this. Just a hint in the background, right? Oof. I think that whoever Pablo was going to end up in a group with were going to reach a certain level of success. VIP, if you're here, this is not a recycled comment. I literally feel the exact same feelings for SB19 as I do for Big Bang. They were always going to reach a certain level of success. However, it just so happened that the other 4 positions in this group were filled by these 4 men. Okay, so when you put Pablo's mind, his composition skills, his producing skills, his lyricism, genius lyricism, his confidence, his intention, his ability to lift everyone, bring the best out of everybody, when you take all of that and you apply it to not only himself, but to the 4 other members, you deserve to take over the world, in my opinion. This song, the way it is written, is so incredibly beautiful, and that's why I keep saying keep the simplicity no matter how big you get, because the song will speak for itself. Direct comparison time. When I think about Big Bang, when I think about songs like Haru Haru, there is a reason why that song is so massive, and it's not the music video. Okay? It's not the money pumped in to the machine. It's the lyrics. It is the sole purpose of that song, that's storytelling. And that is what I get from a song like this. It will stand the test of time. It will never age. For generations to come, people will listen to this and be like, my God, I can relate to that. No matter if we're living in an era of spaceships and we're marrying robots, we will still be able to relate to a song like this. That is the power of Pablo. And that's why he's the leader. That's why he is driving this group forward. Wow. And you know, these hair colors and these crazy new looks that they have for their comebacks, they don't need any of that. I know that to reach a certain amount of the audience, they have to conform to do this. And they look damn good. But they don't need to. I think usually that was used in a way to like differentiate between either a certain line in a group or like to bring out a character of somebody's a little bit more, or like an onstage persona. The thing with these 5 is you can tell them apart, even if it was your first time listening. If you have any musical sense in you, you'd be able to tell them apart straight away, because vocally they sound so incredibly different and such different personalities as well, that it's nice. The embellishments are nice, they're pretty. But they do not need to rely on that. Please cheer more for him. I'm so proud of Justin. Ooh. Oh. Worth every single penny that you spent on that ticket. I think this is probably going to go down to be one of their best songs. Do you see how much they all get into it emotionally? It is just such a wonderful song. And last, but by no means least, I had to see another dramatic song. Whoa. Gosh, Pablo looks so good. Oh my god, they're going to come really close. I get to see this choreography up close. I love the way Ken moves. Whoa, those are some loose hips. To be honest, Ken looks like a doll too. His facial structure is stunning. Whoa. Even in a song like this, they're still focusing on their vocals. Justin. Justin has improved in every single aspect. Dancing, singing, his presence when he's in front of the camera, he is so engaging to look at as well. His stage presence, in every aspect, he is improved and improved. I love Justin in the center of this. This song was made for Justin. Oof. I beg your pardon, Justin. Look at Josh. I'm actually scared. I'm actually scared of Josh. Oh. Dude. He finishes every single move. So Josh's head, his hair is choreographed. That's it. Josh has really created his own onstage persona. Like, nobody does this the way that he does it. Goodness gracious, what a performance to end on. I don't really know what to do after watching all of this. I've been through an array of emotions, a bit of a roller coaster today for me. I think it just hit me how fantastic they really are. Really, and how invested I am into them as well, and how I wish I could do more so more people could know about them and love them. Because, yeah, once you know, it will only end with loving them. There is no other way. You can't dislike them. I absolutely refuse and disagree with you if you say that you do not like SB19. It means you do not have taste. Okay? Don't you tell me that. They just need to keep expanding. I see it. The gold is right there, and as I keep saying, it is now just up to us to introduce them to more and more people so they can become hooked. And the more people that know, the more places they will travel, and it will just come over time. But definitely, I am really loving that this is slow and steady, because we don't want temporary viral fame. We don't want to give them something that they can't deal with. If I talk about BTS, they suddenly went viral through a time where they could not even really control the fandom, and fandom somewhat went out of control, and is far too big for them to be ever able to deal with. They might like that. It might work for them. I don't know. I don't follow them that closely anymore to be able to really comment on that. But I think I wouldn't want that for SB19. I think slow and steady so they can really engage with the fans, because that's what they seem to really like doing, and really go out there and meet everybody before they get so big that, like, people are doing it just to be cool. Liking them to just jump on the bandwagon to be cool, and to have a token Filipino group that they like, if you see what I mean, rather than liking them because they're genuinely good. Thank you so much for watching this with me. I hope that you had fun. I had so much fun. If this is all I get to experience from this world tour, then so be it. I enjoyed this, and I can't wait to watch the other performances too. Thank you so much for watching with me. I hope that you had fun, and until I see you next time, take care. Stay safe. Bye.